welcome to Community Spotlight. This is Sandra Walker with Key Realty, and joining me today is Ms. Dalia Diaz from Fairway Mortgage.
Yes,
Hi,
hi, how are you? Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you so much for taking the time to joining me today. And I'm really excited to learn more about Fairway Mortgage and the services you have to offer.
Great. Well, just some background about myself. I've been in the business for more than 20 years. At least 15 years, I was mainly on the West Coast with California and Nevada. But I've lived here in San Antonio my whole life, so I did a lot of traveling. So I decided to just stop working that West Coast based market and really focus on my community, bring my knowledge to the community. Therefore, that's how I was able to meet up with Fairway Mortgage. I'm actually opening up a satellite branch for them here in San Antonio for Las Vegas branch, which is the Patrick and Moore branch.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited to be working with them. They just are like a conveyor belt. They have everything that we need. I believe in customer service. I believe in making sure we're educated with all the new products or any updates, and they provide that additional service. I believe in trying to make sure we close on time ahead of time. Our goal right now is 21 days, so we've been doing that. So I'm really proud of them. And just really thinking outside the box. So we have a great group of people that work there. Our processors, our underwriter is local. Our closers are local, so we get the job done. So that's what my goal was, to be able to help with helping my business referrals partners and my clients happy, to make sure that we had a strong workforce to help us.
Awesome. And you guys don't only do regular first-time home loans or whatever, you also do refinancing and other stuff, correct?
Really, my portfolio, I'm very knowledgeable in regards to VA. Yes, I do first-time home buyers as well. Jumbo loans. Refinancing right now is a really big thing because values have increased so much. So why not take out the equity of your home now? And you can do home repairs, a pool that you wanted in that backyard, college education. I know I need that for my daughter right now. So yeah, so right now is a perfect time to pull out some of that equity, maybe even consolidate your debt.
Great. Why is it so important for people who are trying to purchase a home to get a pre-approval first now in today's market?
Well, first of all, getting a pre-approval is really important. If you don't know where your game plan is, right now is the time for you to set up a game plan. So if you're looking to buy a house in the next 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, at least you have your game plan ready. The most common question is, where's my credit, where I need to be? Well, we can work with the 580 credit score, but preferably we want you to be up to the 620 so that you pay less in closing costs, better interest rates, and it opens up a whole new options for first-time home buyers looking for any type of grants and things like that. So I'm able to help, get to that next step if they're looking to do that.
Awesome.
I also work, like we were going back in regards to why it was important for the pre-approval. Well, right now in today's market, anyone that's listing their home, as you know, there's so many people putting offers in. And so it's important for me that when a listing agent contacts me, that I know that I have verified everything. It's actually gone through a pre-underwriter already as well, so that I can assure that we can close in 21 days. All we're looking for is to make sure we get the contract, the title work, and the appraisal. So once that's in, we're ready to close. So
awesome. And once again, about today's market, what are your thoughts about the market going forward? Do you think it's going to slow down? Do you think it's going to still go crazy? Or
I still think it's currently a seller's market. We all know that, obviously. There is going to be a shift, definitely. I mean, in this real estate market, there's always shifts, right? You just have to be prepared. I do tell my customers, I do tell my customers they'll continue to save money. That's what's most important, is saving your funds, especially if your goal is to purchase a house. In this particular market, sometimes you do have to pay a little bit more out of pocket than what you were used to in the past.
Okay.
One thing I did want to follow up with, I know you have talked about first-time home buyers and programs and grants. I know I brought that up. Keep in mind, those type of programs, though, can take up to 45 days to closing. Okay. So that's really important to know in this market, because sellers want to sell and close as fast as possible.
As they can. So, yeah. Have you had any memorable experiences lately? on your end?
Lately, I mean, I've had quite a few. One of my greatest accomplishments is like someone that spoke purely Spanish, because I speak Spanish as well. Labor worker out there in Napa Valley. I was able to be flown out there to have her close on her first house, and she was like 7 years old and was just nonstop crying, like having that American dream come true. So that has always touched my heart. But recently, it's just overcoming and helping our veterans. Like they fight so hard for us, even our active duty. And it's been hard for them to get offers accepted. So I go above and beyond, because I come from a military family. My son is active duty Navy. My dad's former Marine. So I know how important it is to be part of that lifestyle. So I try to fight for them as much as I can. And so lately I've been giving a lot more offers accepted, especially because we do that pre-approval process so upfront that we know that we're just waiting for the appraisal.
Okay,
So,
awesome. And thank your family for their services.
Thank you.
Has there been any weird requests lately from clients, or?
Yes, when you brought that up, I had a client recently that wanted down payment assistance, but you have to take a course online. It's not a difficult course, right?
Yeah.
But especially if you're a first-time home buyer, it's kind of stressful and overwhelming. Well, I was asked if I could take the course for them. I was like, no, I cannot take the course for you. That was kind of odd.
That's funny. Hey, you won't know unless you ask, right?
Right, exactly.
That's funny. So what are your goals for the future? As a,
of course,
personal
opening up that satellite. Yes, we want to open up that satellite branch, grow our team here in San Antonio, from a little bit of Vegas here in San Antonio, and we like to that lights and glitz and the glamour and customer service out here. I love it. I love the branch over there, and so we're trying to incorporate that over here in San Antonio in the next year or so. My whole goal, though, personally, is to help at least 100 families or more with either refinancing to help them consolidate debt, like I mentioned, or purchase their home. That's really my ultimate goal every year, is reach out and help our community with at least 100 families. That's
way awesome. And I know you and I both live in the Far West community. Yes. What is something that what's one of your favorite things to do out here on this side of town?
On this side of town, oh my gosh, there's so many great things to do. I travel more out to Helotes to listen to live bands, and Medina Lake is not far at all. I love being outdoors. But of course, there's also like the different hotels, like the at La Cantera. There is like Mi Vida where the spa is at. I highly recommend you get like a local discount and use just their amenities. Their pool, their spa is just great. I love that out there. It just brings out more attraction. There's also, of course, SeaWorld and Fiesta, Texas in our area, right? So, but yeah, that's basically what I do.
Awesome. Do you feel it's very important for, as a community, to support local organizations, local companies? And
I agree. Yes, absolutely. If it wasn't for like myself, even though I'm saying I'm opening up a satellite branch, I'm here in the community. I'm local. I'm all referral based. So it's the same thing with my local businesses. Of course, I want to be able to help them. When it comes to someone that's local in regards to, I have someone that does their own wine right out here in Casterville, someone that does their own shirts and monograms, and of course, insurance-based companies, homeowners insurance-based companies out here. I mean, it's really important. It brings out more unison with our community if we support each other.
Exactly, 100%. Now, back to real estate real quick. Is there any local or any events or deals that you guys are offering for buyers and stuff?
Yes. So if you're in the medical field, if you're a police officer, school teacher, even Toyota, because my husband works at Toyota, we offer a $1,500 credit towards closing costs. So awesome. I think that's really important.
And now if anybody wants to get a hold of you to talk to you about loans or what they need to do, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Just go to my website, Dalia Diaz, Dalia Diaz, DIAZ.com. Or you can call and text me at 210-286-1581.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me again today and sharing some awesome
course.
information and letting us get to know you.
Absolutely. I
And
would
for more,
love to come back in the future.
of course, anytime. And for more housing information, contact Dalia or myself, and we would both love the opportunity to help you guys with your dreams. Thank you all for watching. Many blessings.
Thank you. Have a good one, Mama.
You too. Bye.